homecoming float. They hope you enjoy their disco club scene from Saturday Night Fever. The junior class would like to thank Scott Rothman for the use of his home for float construction. Good look at them there. Then the first of East 4 senior class representatives is John Albright. John was a powder puff coach and is our football statistician. John is escorted by senior Heather Henry. John plans to major in communications at West Virginia or Westchester University in September.
And all the officers of all 4 grades.
Following John is Ashley Baker, a girls' state delegate last summer. Ashley is the captain of both field hockey and lacrosse teams. She is also very active in student government and the FOP party activities. Interested in a degree of education, Ashley hopes to attend James Madison or Westchester University in September.
Sunday, December 5th at 2:00 p.m.
Here's Carolyn Marr, the third representative from the class of '94. A delegate at RILA, Carolyn is captain of this year's swim team. She has been involved in student government activities and hopes to attend Villanova University. Carolyn is escorted by Andrew Grossman. Senior class vice president Jody Varon is East Final senior representative. Jody is escorted by Doug Madnick. Jody captains the girls field hockey team and lacrosse team and hopes to major in political science at Rutgers University in September. The seniors would like to welcome everyone to their city of mystery and enchantment, the land of Aladdin. Prince Ali, fabulous, just to rub the genie's lamp and take a ride on a magic carpet to see the marketplace of Agrabah and the Sultan's palace. Come join Aladdin, Jasmine, Abu, the genie, and all the seniors as they go off to their whole new worlds. But before they go, they would like to thank Mr. Haynes, Mr. Collins, and all the officers for 4 great years. There's a great picture of Ali Baba, or the genie, pardon me. I don't know the show too well.
For all time and effort they have put into making these spirit waves.
Beautiful picture there of the senior class.
And now Cherry Hill West.
The next presentation is sponsored by the Drama Department. The Cherry Hill East Thespian Society proudly announces the performances of all its fall show, directed by Mr. Robert D. Nation. The Diary of Anne Frank will be performed on December 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th at 8 p.m. with a special matinee on Sunday, December 5th at 2 p.m. The show has been triple cast to give more students the opportunity for lead roles. Members of the Frank family and Van Daan family hid away from the Gestapo during World War II. The youngest member of the 8 people was Anne, who documented the ordeal in her diary. The performance of this play will be a very intense experience for all. As we approach the season of peace, love, and understanding, newspapers are a constant reminder that reality is far from it. But we're not even talking about that right now, so let's go to Cherry Hill West.
Now, Cherry Hill West is very proud to greet the community on this sunny Thanksgiving to present its entry to today's homecoming. Mr. Cherry Hill West 1994 begins the West contingent. Josh Cohen, a senior, captured the annual crown at the November 12th pageant and charmed the audience singing Harry Connick Jr.'s We Are in Love. His day-to-day activities include theater workshop, Thespian Society, Amnesty International, Chamber Singers, Forensics, Pavis, and National Honor Society. Shauna Williams, accompanied today by Jeff Gannon, is West Junior Miss. Shauna performs with Chamber Singers and serves on the yearbook staff. A member of the National Honor Society and the 1993 All-State Jersey Chorus, Shauna also captains the varsity tennis team. For her talent presentation at the county pageant, she will sing I Can't Make You Love Me and accompany herself on the piano. A reminder to all that Camden County Junior Miss takes place on Saturday, November 27th at Haddon Township High School at 7:30 p.m. The 1993 West Floats appeal to the little kids in all of us and feature some of the Lion's favorite cartoon characters. The Peanuts gang joined the sophomores and juniors in celebrating Thanksgiving, homecoming, and a West victory today. These celebrations not only bring Snoopy out of his doghouse and Linus out of the pumpkin patch, but also seem to indicate a chance that Charlie Brown will outsmart Lucy and actually kick the football, assuring a West win. That's the wish of the classes of 1995 and 96 when they pull the wishbone on their turkeys today. Yesterday, at the annual homecoming pep rally, the West community recognized their fall sports teams, energized the football team, and crowned their homecoming queen. The class of 1994 is proud to introduce the homecoming court and queen. And there we see a East Apparently it's an East player being dragged by the West float. It's all in good fun though, folks, don't worry. First member of the court is Christina Bianco. And there we see our West students.
That's the sophomore class.
The sophomore class with their Charlie Brown.
That's the work of the class of 1995 and 1996, when they started their stones on their surface today.
All classes worked very hard on these floats, and you can see they come up with some good results.
And Christina Bianco, her ex-one is Brian King, a varsity cheerleader captain. She is a French club member, a student leadership council delegate, and a concert.
And there we also see a message from SAD, Go West from SAD. SAD is the organization about drunk driving. Also is a message here, don't drink and drive. When you're having a good time this holiday, please be careful on the roads. The first car of our court is the member, is Christina Bianco, and her escort is Brian Kane. A varsity cheerleader captain, she is a French club member, a student leadership council delegate, and a concert choir singer. She hopes to major in psychology next year.
Her escort, Mike Pryor, approached in the next car. Her major involvements include the project graduation homeroom, the Spanish club.
In the next car is Lori Cardi and her escort Chris Martini. Lori is a field hockey captain, a Chamber Singers member, a West Singers member, and a National Honor Society member. She also finds time for the Spanish National Honor Society, PAVIS, and peer leadership. Her future plans include attending George Washington University to major in telecommunications.
Both the blood drive and the FOC Christmas club. A peer leadership trainer, Jamie has an
We also happen to see two white Corvettes out there. Remember, when buying a car, buy American. Our country needs it. Karen Lefishlovich and her escort, Mike Kryza, approach in the next car. Her major involves include the project graduation homeroom, the Spanish club, FOP, and Christmas party preparations. She is applying to Stockton State College to major in psychology.
He came with the University of Connecticut to proceed on medically related fields. Her escort is Pat Pryor.
The fourth member of the homecoming court is Jamie Golan, who is accompanied by Ricky Claus. She is a student government organization vice president, chairperson of both the Blood Drive and FOP Christmas Party, and a peer leadership trainer. Jamie has been inducted into both the National Honor Society and the Spanish National Honor Society and is a member of the Respect for Drugs program. She has been accepted at Penn State's main campus and intends to enroll there in a medically related major. Jamie and Ricky precede West 1993 homecoming queen, Melissa Machikis.
Mrs. Teresa Church, Mr. Bob Joseph, Mr. Bob Roman, and Mrs. Amy McFell for their encouragement, patience, help, and time this year. Especially during the time of homecoming preparation.
And here's our homecoming queen, Melissa Machikis. Melissa plays tennis and basketball and runs track. She also is a member of the yearbook staff. She hopes to attend either Duquesne or the University of Connecticut to pursue some medically related field. Her escort is Pat Pryor.
Mrs. Menadiri also wishes to thank Mr. Belchipov, her counterpart at Cherry Hill East, for another successful homecoming collaboration between the two schools. We also acknowledge all those families who rode their cars to the parade, especially Airport Express.
Congratulations again to Melissa Machikis on winning homecoming queen, Cherry Hill West. And to the rest of the court, congratulations also.
At this time, the class cabinets would like to recognize their advisors, Ms. Teresa Church, Mr. Bob Josephs, Mr. Bob Roman, and Mrs. Amy Masto for their encouragement, patience, help, and time this year, especially during the time of homecoming preparation. Special thanks to Mr. Ken Schmidt and his SGO officers for their assistance organizing West portion of today's entries, providing the flowers for the homecoming court, and welcoming West students and alumni to last night's very successful Now and Then dance. Mrs. Menadiri also wishes to thank Mr. Fred Betchlikoff, her counterpart at Cherry Hill East, for another successful homecoming collaboration between the two schools. From the administrations, faculty, and student bodies of Cherry Hill High School West and Cherry Hill High School East, have the happiest of Thanksgivings with your families when you leave here today. Enjoy the second half of your homecoming game. Thanks very much. We'll be back. I'm Jen Arrington.
And this is Dave Marika. We'll be right back. Actually, the East commentators will be right back. We'll see you then.
Welcome back to Jonas C. Mars Stadium. The score, Cherry Hill East 12, Cherry Hill West 6 were just about ready to start the second half of play. To sum up what happened in that first half, passing for Cherry Hill East was outstanding towards the end of the first half, with 2 touchdown passes from Ben Steinberg to Scott Peeler, as well as consistent running from running back Jeff Cherkis. The Cherry Hill West team did put out a nice performance in the first quarter of play. However, since that first drive, we really haven't seen any true offensive performances out of any individual West players. Joe Gamaz came out hot, and he settled down towards the end of the first half.
West is set to kick off as East leads 12-6. Scott Peeler with his 8th and 9th touchdown receptions of the season, and Ben Steinberg his 11th and 12th touchdowns throwing the ball. Also, Michael Fulcher scored for West in the first quarter to open up the scoring.
To kick off for Cherry Hill West, junior Chris Dilba. Back to receive for East, the lone returner, Scott Peeler. Dilba set to kick.
And we're underway in the second half. Peeler takes the ball to 5, 10, 15, 20. He's up the middle, hit at the 25, and he's thrown back to the 24-yard line. He's still set out here with Ben Steinberg at quarterback. He threw 2 touchdown passes in the first half, and will open up with Ray Fauché and Scott Peeler at wideout, and Jermaine Mitchell and Jeff Cherkis behind him.
The initial hit on the special teams was made by Brock Atkins. East comes to the line. Steinberg trying to perform as well as he did towards the end of that first half.
And East lines up in the I formation. Steinberg under center. He runs for a sneak, and the ball pops loose.
The ball is stripped.
And West has the ball, number 75 for West.
That was simply a handoff to a West player, James Keneally, the nose tackle for West.
It
A
looked as if
6'2",
it,
225-pound senior just stripped Steinberg straight of the ball.
it looked as if it was a broken play. Steinberg took the ball himself, lost the football, and now Gamaz will come out and open up for West.
West has been granted excellent field position here at the 28-yard line of East.
And here's Gamaz, the handoff.
Oh, and another fumble!
Picked up by East. And this second half already, the defense is dominating. 2 fumble recoveries on back-to-back plays.
To quote famous commentator Rob Schneider, the opening of this second half has been a fumble-aya, fumble-ruski, fumble-rama, with 2 fumbles on back-to-back plays by the Cougars and then by the Lions.
And back, Steinberg trots onto the field, and we will open it up again. Steinberg, under center, single setback, Jeff Cherkis.
What a way to open the
Fauché
second half.
and Peeler split wide. Steinberg pitch. Oh, fumble! This is unreal. Cherkis recovers the fumble, but Steinberg got a pitch way behind and over the head of Jeff Cherkis.
And no single player can seem to hang on to the ball in this one, at least here in the second half. We've had 3 fumbles on 3 consecutive plays in the opening 2 minutes of this third quarter.
2nd and 12 for the Cougars at the East 31.
Both teams appear a little shaky here.
Jermaine Mitchell directly behind Steinberg and Cherkis to the right of Mitchell. Split back set. Steinberg, quick outlet to Peeler. Peeler up to the 40, 43-yard line, out of bounds.
You know, those short routes to Peeler have been working
Close to
all
a first
day.
down. Yes, they have. That's opened up the East running game, and let's see if they come back with a running play. A 3rd and 1 at the 41-yard line for East. They'll bring in the short yardage here, probably.
Don't be surprised to see either a handoff to Cherkis up the middle, which has worked successfully all day, or the sneak by Steinberg, but they might be questioning that play after that opening fumble.
And there's an I formation. 2 wide receivers split to the left here. I wouldn't be surprised if Mitchell got his hands on the ball. He hasn't got his hands on the ball yet. And Steinberg gives to Cherkis. First down. Up to the 44.
Cherkis appears to have gotten the first down. West just couldn't converge on him early enough. And the offensive line for East simply bowled over that defensive line for West to pick up the yard and the first down.
It was a good call by the offense as they spread the West defense out by putting 2 wide receivers on the left side. And now East comes out of the huddle. And there's appears to be an official timeout here. And play resumes. Steinberg under center. 1st and 10 from the East 44.
Peeler split to the
behind
left.
him. Split backs behind him. Steinberg fakes to Cherkis, rolling out, number 53 in pursuit. He throws over the middle. Matt Lefevre out of bounds in West territory. A great catch by the tight end Lefevre, the senior.
Josh Giffen and Joe Gamaz converge on the tackle. Gamaz is playing both offense and defense in this one.
Iron Man football, old-fashioned way, you know it.
L837C in the front lot. Please move your car.
The West defense is simply trying to stop the Cougars from driving here. The score 12-6 early in the 3rd quarter
Steinberg
of play.
pitches to Cherkis, sweep to the right. He
Oh,
doesn't get much.
Cherkis taken down by Michael Fulcher. Fulcher also playing offensive and defensive positions. He scored the first touchdown of the game for West. That is also the only touchdown of the game for West thus far.
3-yard gain on the play. It'll be a 2nd and 7 from the Lions' 41-yard line. Steinberg out of the huddle in the shotgun with Cherkis to his left. Mitchell lines up as a 2nd tight end.
The Lions line 5 men up on the line.
And a penalty flag goes down, probably against the Cougars. Let's see. Ooh, a dead ball offsides on the West Lions. That'll give East 5 more yards and push them deeper into West territory.
It'll set up a 2nd and 2 for the Cougars.
Now at the 36-yard line of West. And it appears that the same play will be instituted here. Steinberg in the shotgun calling the play. Cherkis to his left. In motion, Ray Fauché. Handed it. Oh, Cherkis fumbled the football. It was a draw play. West read it well. Tackled by number 60 for West. And a 4-yard loss will bring up 3rd and 6.
What a weird, wild quarter this has been in the first 4.5 minutes of play in the 3rd quarter. 7:30 remaining and ticking. We've had 4 fumbles.
It's Fumbalaya out there.
It's just been that kind of quarter, folks.
Steinberg back under center, 3rd and 6. Split backs in the backfield. Mitchell and Cherkis. Steinberg takes the snap. Oh, it appears to be movement on the line. It could have been East. It could have been West. We'll see. Oh, it was a false start. 5-yard penalty on the Cougars. Will be now 3rd and 11 for the Cougars.
You know, all these fumbles and penalties being called early in this quarter, no team appears to get any momentum started here.
Yeah, this would be a good opportunity for a big play to break the game open for East. Let's see what they do.
Just under 7 minutes remaining, the score 12-6. The Cougars in command and driving.
Same formation. Steinberg calls the play. He gets under center.
3rd and 11.
He's back. He's looking. He's under a rush. He's running.
He's still up!
Oh, close to the first down. He fumbled the ball, and it appeared he was down, but I think they're giving the ball to West. I don't know about that. His knee appears to be down.
That's a very questionable call. However, regardless, that is the 5th fumble of this 3rd quarter of play.
It has been ugly. Steinberg took the ball there and ran about 8 to 10 yards before coughing up the football at the end of his run, trying to get that first down.
It appeared as if he may have had the first down. However, just before he was on his way down, the ball was sprung loose.
Gamaz comes out of the huddle. Pitches back to Fulcher. Fulcher gets about 4.
Fulcher driving for 3 yards.
Bring up a 2nd and 7 for West.
West trying to get some momentum as well.
37.
They are only down by a single touchdown.
This is a typical East-West showdown. Close games, tough defense, everything going. Gamaz breaks the huddle. Atkins and Fulcher in the backfield. Gamaz back, looking. Caught by number 30, Chris Jimenez. And he's out of bounds, close to a first down.
Pulled out of bounds by Scott Peeler as well as many other members of the secondary for East.
Peeler is the leading tackler on the Cougars with 80.
First down, Lions.
But not before the Lions pick up a first down at their own 46-yard
As
line.
it was just a quick out to Chris Jimenez, and he got the first down. Now Gamaz comes out of the huddle. Atkins and Fulcher behind him. He fakes Jimenez. Oh, dives, but incomplete as he faked the throw to Jimenez, but he tried to get open, and Gamaz could not give him the ball in time.
Good coverage there by senior Omar Hawkins, who didn't let Jimenez get away easily. Green came over to help. The result, an incomplete pass by West.
It's 2nd and 10 for the Lions at the Lion 45. The pitch to Fulcher, left. He's up. Oh, he's got 15, 20. First down for Fulcher. A 15-yard gain.
He broke about 4 tackles there and simply found the holes to pick up the big gain.
The well just opened there, baby, as the line threw the Cougar defensive line out of the way. And Fulcher really hit that hole.
Fulcher and Gamaz really have been the only 2 bright spots for this Lion offense on a consistent basis.
Yeah. Gamaz has impressed, and so has Fulcher. I formation. Fulcher, pitch right. He's stuffed for a gain of about 2 by a few Lions, namely Scott Peeler, Jermaine Mitchell, and Jeff Kelmer.
That will set up a 2nd and 9 for the Lions.
At the East 39-yard line. West trying to get some momentum going to try to take the lead here.
2nd and 9 from the 39.
Gamaz breaks the huddle. He pitches back to Fulcher again. It's a flea flicker. Intercepted by Ben Green. Ben Green has had a great game. I believe that is his 2nd interception, but there could be some interference here in the defensive backfield. There was a penalty thrown, and we'll see what the officials say.
Regardless, Green read that play beautifully. He bit a little on the option, however, he picked up well to pick up the interception. We'll see about the penalty.
The West players are motioning against the Cougars. It is pass interference against the Cougars.
A crucial call here.
Will give the ball back to the Lions, so the interception by Green is nullified. This is a big break for West. This will give them the momentum and give them a great scoring opportunity, a 15-yard penalty.
It's interesting to remember, though, the West special teams, especially the field goal unit, is hapless and weak. They will have to get into the end zone to get some points here.
And they are now stationed at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10. Gamaz breaks them from the huddle. Atkins and Fulcher line up in the I formation behind him. And play resumes. I formation set behind Gamaz. Oh, fumble! Picked up by Jeff Kelver, number 54 for East. Oh, that's number 6, I believe, on the day, in the second half, I'm sorry. What an ugly game, Mike, what an ugly game.
We have played under 8 minutes here in the third quarter, and yet we have seen 6 fumbles, including 4 turnovers. It has been incredible. Kellner just was at the right in the right place at the right time. Picked up the ball.
Gamaz just broke the snap and appeared to be pitching the ball, but it just dropped out of his hands. Steinberg breaks the huddle. I formation. Cherkis and Mitchell behind him. Give to Cherkis up the middle for about 3 to 4 yards, crossing the 30-yard line.
Cherkis again has run consistently throughout the first and this being the second half.
They've been tending to run him more between the tackles up the middle, as Cherkis is a strong runner.
Just under 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter. East still up 12-6, no scoring here in the second half thus far.
2nd and 7, split backs behind quarterback Steinberg. Steinberg takes the snap. The give is to Cherkis outside. Oh, he's brought down for no gain at the 30.
And that's one of the reasons that they have run Cherkis up the middle. The middle for West appears a little weak. However, the outside linebacker slots as well as the secondary for West appears to be very strong. Thus, running it up the middle proves very successful for the Cougars in this game.
Also, Cherkis does not possess that speed of a tailback. He really is a big, forceful runner, but he breaks well in the open field. Here's Steinberg.
3rd and 7.
From the East 30. Steinberg back, looking. Fauché is open. Oh, incomplete. He fell down, and a miscommunication there at around the 40.
And one of the reasons that was an incomplete pass, Chris Dilba, a 6'3", 245-pound tackle for West, was simply right in the face of Ben Steinberg on that pass. There was no way he was going to complete that one.
And East will have to punt. And Scott Peeler, who seems to do everything for this team except quarterback, is punting for the Cougars.
Back to receive for West, Joe Gamaz.
Peeler, oh, an ugly kick.
Shanked punt, and it takes a West bounce, and it's scooped up by number 45, Omar Hawkins.
The Lions will have the ball at the East 47-yard line. 1st down and 10.
And thus far, this game has been characterized by missed opportunities. 6 possible turnovers, 4 turnovers in this second half have really led to simple.
Here comes Gamaz. He breaks the huddle. Gamaz, who coughed up the football last time, comes out. A delay to Fulcher. Oh, he slips down. There was room, but he slipped, as that was a nice call by the West team.
John Gurrill and Matt Silverian made sure he wasn't going anywhere. However, the slip by Fulcher simply aided their tackle.
And split backs behind Gamaz. Gamaz points at the East players and breaks. He fires to number 1, Deron Braswell. Oh, what a nice play. He's inside the 35-yard line, a 1st down for West.
And Braswell's a player that West likes to use both as a cornerback and a wide receiver simply because he has the sheer speed to perform at both those positions. right across the middle that time.
He showed it there with that break speed out over the middle. He really fooled those East secondary people.
He did split the secondary on that one. 1st and 10 for West. At the East 32, they are driving.
Gamaz back, looking, firing.
Oh,
Interception by Omar Hawkins.
Hawkins is at the
Hawkins.
25, the 30. He picks up a couple
35.
blocks.
Oh, he's almost up to the 40-yard line. Omar Hawkins with an amazing return of about 30 yards, and he's very excited, the senior defensive back. And now East is all pumped up.
And that is one of those intangibles. When you get a senior who's playing his last game here in this stadium in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, that type of emotion simply explodes.
5 second-half turnovers for both teams combined. And Steinberg breaks the huddle.
We're nearing the end
formation.
of the third quarter here with just under 10 seconds remaining.
They're gonna not get the playoff as Steinberg is waiting. And they'll take it.
That's the end of the third quarter with the Cherry Hill East Cougars 12, the West Lions 6. We'll head to the fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please for an important and heartwarming announcement. The winner of today's 50-50, Mr. John Napoli, has decided to donate his entire $212 winnings to the Bill Schmidt Leukemia Fund. We thank him and give him a round of applause.
Thank you, Mike Baskis and Ryan Silverman. They were the East commentators. Thank you for a great job. And now I'm back, Dave Marica, with Jennifer Ayrton for the fourth quarter of play. Cherry Hill West just got stomped there on a drive. It was an interception by Cherry Hill East, Omar Hawkins. If you have just heard, John Napoli has won the 50-50, and he's decided to donate the money to the Schmidt Leukemia Fund. So Cherry Hill West community and the Cherry Hill East community also, thank you for that, Mr. Napoli.
As we were about to begin our fourth and last quarter of the game, we're still basically in the same situation we were when we ended at the half. East has 12, West with 6.
And Cherry Hill East with the ball at their own 37-yard line. Mitchell and Cherkis in the backfield. Far wide left. And that gives to Cherkis, who finds some room, and he runs for looks like he may be short of the first down by a couple inches. They might need the measuring sticks on this one. There's a 11:51 left in this game. As we said, Cherry Hill East is up 12-6. Cherry Hill West got stomped there at the end of the third quarter. They had a great opportunity to take the lead.
The sun managed to creep out for this last quarter. Maybe it'll warm up some of the players. It's really very, very cold out here, and it's not easy to run when you're frostbitten and just brisk and cold. You don't want to run that much, but I think it's really hard because your teeth are chattering and your limbs are tight. But now that the sun came out, maybe it'll warm a little bit and we'll be able to work harder for the West team.
Okay, they give us to Cherkis again, who was stopped by Chris Dilba. And he does not get and no gain on the play. Excellent play there by Chris Dilba. He pursued tremendously, and he stopped Cherkis for no gain. As we said, Cherkis has been having an excellent game. This year, he's the team leader in running with over 600 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 10. Peeler's wide right. Farr is wide left. And the pass is to Peeler, who it's complete. And he's going to get some yardage. He bounces off a tackler, and he's out of bounds. He may have another first down. Let's see what the call is. Let's see where they spot it. Looks like he may be short. I believe he is going to be short. It's going to be 3rd down and less than a yard for Cherry Hill East. They're at Cherry Hill West 43-yard line. Yes, they're going to bring out the chains here to measure it to see if possibly Peeler got the first down.
As for the Winston measurement fans, a reminder a car blocking another student who must leave, the license plate HLH 37C.
And it is a first down. First down for Cherry Hill East. They're up 12-6 in the fourth quarter of play. All right, Jen, what's the game plan for Cherry Hill West here in the final quarter of play? Jen's a little nervous to answer on the air, but she told me that she thinks they're going to really have to open up the passing game here and make more short, crisp passes if they want to win this game. Can I get on? East starts with two wide receivers to the left. And the give is to Mitchell. He goes forward, and he's stopped immediately by Rob Favuzzi and Christopher Dilba. Beautiful play there by West defense. They converged in the middle and stopped Mitchell immediately. It'll be second down and 9.
That's what it'll be.
10 minutes left in this last quarter of play. Cherry Hill East up 12-6.
Stopped after a yard gain. Second and 9 from the Lion 42.
Cherkis is the lone back. And Steimer drops back the pass. He slips, he falls, it's a fumble. It's a fumble. Let's see who picked it up. I think Steinberg pounced on it. Yes, he did, But it's a loss on the play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Loss of 6 yards on the play.
Well, actually, I think it'll be 3rd and 15.
That fumble by East is the break the West definitely needs.
Yeah, I think Cherry Hill West has to stop the Cougars here and get the ball back and then drive 7 minutes or so and really put down another score. They can win this game, there's no doubt.
They just have to pounce on this chance, and I think they will.
Peeler off to the left. Ray Faucher to the right. Steinberg, he has to run himself, and he
finds an
escapes tackles. He could get a first down. Oh, but I think he's short. Good tackle there by Brock Atkins to stop Steinberg from a first down. Steinberg was able to elude many tacklers in his way to gaining 14 yards, but he's still short because of the tackle by Brock Atkins. And as you know, Brock Atkins has made many great tackles this year. He's an all-conference player for the Lions and a Division I prospect.
4th down and 4.
It'll be 4th down and 4. And East will go for it from the 38-yard line. Peeler has been known to be able to kick field goals of this length, but they're going to go for it instead on 4th down, really trying to get that first down. And there's a call on the play, a penalty flag. Let's see if maybe it was a delay of game. Yes, it was a delay of game on Cherry Hill East. So now, instead of being 4th and 4, it will be 4th and 9. So that puts East in a much different position than before. Now they may have to punt the ball.
It's your call, Dave. You think they're going to punt it, or you think you're going to go for it?
Well, it looks like they're going to have to punt it. Well, they are punting it, because that's the only way to go. If they don't get the first down here, Cherry Hill West has perfect field position. This way, when they punt, they can pin them deep. And Peeler away with the punt. It's a nice one, spiral. And Gamaz lets it roll into the end zone. So it will go to the 20-yard line for Cherry Hill West. Good job there by Gamaz to let it go past him. And the Cherry Hill West offense comes onto the field. 7:56 remaining in the last quarter of play. Cherry Hill East 12, Cherry Hill West 6. There's the Cherry Hill West cheerleaders. Tell me a little bit about them, Jen.
Well, they've been one of the best cheerleaders. I'm not going to say that they're better than the East cheerleaders, but I think they have a lot of spirit, and they show a lot of enthusiasm for West. They really do give the West players a lot of encouragement, which they need at this point, since they're down 6-12.
Not to mention they have some great dancing moves. All right, now back to football. Joe Gamaz pitches it to Fulch, who cuts back. Nice cut there by Fulch.
23 finds
and he
the
gets
pocket.
some yardage there. 3 yards on the play. Fulcher really had no pocket to run, but he still gained 3 yards on the play, and that's a sign of a great running back, a guy who can get yardage even when there's nowhere to run. Just to mention, Fulcher's looking at some Ivy League schools for football. He's a real top prospect with these schools, especially Princeton University. 7:30 left.
It's second down, 6 yards.
Atkins in the backfield. Kamaz rolls to his left. He's under pressure and he's sacked and he throws it away. Let's see what the call is here. They're going to have to call an intentional grounding on that play. I mean, there was no receiver in the area, so that is called an intentional grounding if you just throw it away just to get away from the pursuit of the defender. So yes, it is an intentional grounding. That might be a loss of a down. We'll have to see about that. I'm not too sure. Let's see where they spot it. West is pinned deep in their own yard line. They're actually at the 12-yard line. So it will be third down and 11. This is a very key play for Cherry Hill West. They can't keep failing on these third down conversions. They're really in this game and they can win it, but they're gonna have to convert on third down. Fulcher and Atkins in the backfield. And oh, it's a draw play. Good call there by Coach Smith. Fulcher has some room to run. He bounces off tacklers, but he's short of the first down. He's short. He gets to the 18, but that's just not going to be enough.
It's now 3rd and 19. Excuse me, it's 4th and 19. 4th and 11.
4th and 11.
The scoreboard people have to really decide what kind of score is going on here.
And West is left with no choice but to punt. In hopes of pinning West, he's somewhat deep.
Excuse me, now it's 4th and 10.
Nonetheless, it's 4th down and Cherry Hill West will have to punt. And time is waning here. Peeler back deep for Cherry Hill East. Green is the other receiver.
About 6 and
the
a half
punt's away.
minutes left.
It's a tough punt, not too good. And Cherry Hill East is going to get their ball back on the 39-yard line. Tough one there. That was only a 19-yard punt for Dilba. It just looks like maybe the cold messed him up there. It slipped off his hands. So East will get the ball back with good field position, and we'll see what they can do with it. Hopefully West defense can stop them here, take the ball back and bring it down the field and score a touchdown. But it's not because I love West or anything. I just know this is my senior year and I'd love to see West win a victory. But nonetheless, I'm here to commentate both teams.
Your impartiality is truly inspiring, Dave.
I know it's somewhat false. Hey, Cherkis and Mitchell in the backfield. The give is to Cherkis, who has some running room. He rolls to the outside, and he's tackled there by 4 West defenders, including Brock Atkins, James Keneally, and 87 Robert Favuzzi. It'll be 2nd down and 8 from the Cherry Hill West 38-yard line. East is up 12-6. Okay, it's a quick pass to Fulcher, who makes a nice move to the inside, and I believe he got the first down on that. So East is really driving well. They're combining the pass and the run very well, and this is really hurting the West defense. They're now at the 29-yard line. Of course, they're in field goal range for Peeler, and in mind is a touchdown here for Cherry Hill East to put the game away. Let's see what happens.
It's just about 5 minutes left in this last quarter.
We have Mitchell and Cherkis again in the backfield. Oh, and it's an end around to Peeler, who gets some yards. He'll get about 5 on the play. An interesting call there by Cherry Hill East. I don't think the play quite worked like they wished it to. I think they hoped Peeler would have gotten more to the outside than he did. Nonetheless, Cherry Hill East gains 5 yards on the play. Or am I incorrect? Yeah, he does. He gains about 4 yards on the play. So it'll be 2nd and 6. Lions 26, that's where the ball is. I'm looking for a pass here from Steinberg, maybe another deep route to Peeler. Let's see what the call is. And the give is to Cherkis, who moves forward, and he's stopped immediately by number 53, Tim Gizmani. Nice play there by Tim Gizmani to break through the line and get his hand on the on Cherkis.
West let hardly any yardage go by there on that play. There's 3:55 left on the scoreboard right now.
It's 3rd down and 5 for East. Of course, West has to stop East at this point. In fact, they don't even want to give up a field goal, but if they're going to have to give up anything, it's going to have to be a field goal. A two-touchdown lead is tough to erase at this point in the game. You can hear the band in the background trying to rile up the West team. And it's a fake to Cherkis, and the pass is incomplete. Matt Lefevre could not hold on. It was thrown a little bit behind him. All right, let's see what East does here. It's 4th down and 6 from the 26-yard line. Peeler, as you know, can easily make a 43-yard field goal. He's 3 for 7 on the year.
And there's our West marching band. Drum major Heidi Bang.
Perfect timing there. Did you see that finish? Bap, bap.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Morale
Again,
is
back
high
to
with the
football.
marching band.
Oh, and Cherry Hill East is going to go for it. It's an interesting call. They could put the game away with a field goal, but they're not trusting in that. They want to go for it. And West calls a timeout to figure out how they want to defend it. It's 12-6. Cherry Hill East in the lead with 3:30 left in this final quarter of play. Thanks again for joining us for the annual homecoming game. Always an exciting one. So Jen, how do you plan to spend your Thanksgiving day?
Plan to go home to my family, who I hope is having a hot meal waiting for me, because I'm really in need for that right now. And Thanksgiving dinner should just be great with me and my immediate family together, celebrating what it is to live in this wonderful world of ours.
Really, you do have to just be happy that everyone who has a chance to take each day and be happy, because that's, the most important part about everything. Just be happy and love your family.
So let me take this time to wish you a happy Thanksgiving, Dave.
Thanks a lot, Jen. I appreciate it. In fact, happy Thanksgiving to all of you out there, all of you viewers. Right now, while you're watching this, you're probably eating your turkey with loads of gravy on it, some stuffing and stuff like that, and I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you don't have one of those bad cooks. I've had to go to a Thanksgiving dinner with one of those cooks that just made me you-know-what. So we'll not talk about that right now. We'll get back to football. Beautiful, beautiful there by Christina Bianco. She got about 12 feet in the air. Unbelievable.
Or even if you're not having turkey, like some families don't do anymore, please enjoy whatever food that it is you're eating this evening, and just enjoy the fact that you're with your family and together this evening.
Steimer drops back the pass. He throws it to, let's see who caught that pass. I think it might be a first down. That was 89 Faucher, and it was a first down. Nuts.
First down, Cougar.
Well, that's really going to put a pain in the Cherry Hill West team. It's 1st down and 10 for the Cougars. 3:22 left. They're up 12-6. Time's running out here. 18-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the line is 18.
All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Now they'll probably go to the running game. The give is to Cherkis, who moves forward. Oh, he's still on his feet. He gets within the 10-yard line for another first down, a Cougar first down. They're just running this game open right now. Jen, do you think Cherry Hill West can come back?
I always think Cherry Hill West can come back. I have a little bit of a favoritism towards Cherry Hill West. Even though there are only about 3 minutes left in the play, anything is possible. The West team is a miraculous team. The coach has brought them back. Last year we had a win against East, and I know that they have the spirit and they have the drive to do it. It's just as long as they can have enough time to do it. I think time is really the factor here.
Yes, it is. It's 1st and goal for the Cougars. They start with 3 backs. Actually, the I formation, not the I, the triple formation. I don't even know what the formation is called, but nonetheless, number 42 Peeler is stopped. No gain. Chris Dilba in on the tackle.
After a short game.
It'll be 2nd and goal. 2:35 remaining in this final quarter of play. Cherry Hill East up 12-6. Time is running out. Cherry Hill West is bringing on their goal line defense, which is actually one of their strong points. Coach Smith works with them every practice just about on goal line defense. Okay, it's a fake. Steimer looks to pass. He finds, it's a touchdown. Peeler's 3rd touchdown of the game, his 3rd receiving touchdown of the game. As I said, that Steinberg-Peeler connection is good, and this is the thing that has really put East ahead today. I mean, they've scored 3 touchdowns just on receptions from Peeler to Steinberg. Actually, from Steinberg to Peeler.
Now
So,
East brings the lead up 18 to West 6, and they only have 2 minutes left in the game.
yeah, it's going to be tough for West to negate that. Here comes C.J. Davis for the point after.
Davis to attempt the kick. The ball's down, the kick is up.
And it is good.
It is good.
So Cherry Hill East up 19 to 6. Just to mention, C.J. Davis, he is a junior. He does the extra point kicking while Scott Peeler does the field goal kicking. Coach decided that's what he wanted this year. He said he wanted C.J. Davis to kick the point afters, and he wanted Scott Peeler to be the field goal kicker. It's worked pretty well for the Cougars. C.J. Davis has been very good at kicking the point afters. In fact, he's 12 of 15 on point after attempts this year.
The East stands in an uproar. They have no. East has a huge lead now.
It's 2:01 left. East up 19 to 6. I don't know what's going to happen here, Jed. West really opened up the game with all the intensity. They took the first quarter. I mean, with no doubt, they were the team. But then in the second quarter, things started to fall apart, and now Cherry Hill East has the lead, 19 to 6, with less than 2 minutes left. I don't know what's going on here. All right, the Cherry Hill East kickoff team is getting ready to kick away. Gamaz and Fulcher are deep for the Lions. Cherry Hill West stands trying to get a little excitement. It's a short kick by Peeler to the 11. And Gamaz takes it, and he's got some room to run. He goes to the outside, and he is still on his feet, but tackled hard there by Scott Peeler. The kicker, Scott Peeler, put a shot on Gamaz, but Gamaz is a tough guy. He gets up. And he is the Iron Man of this team. He plays quarterback on offense, and he's their free safety on defense. That's what you like to see at a high school level. A kid who can play both positions and play them both very well. 12 to 6, less than, actually 19 to 6, my apologies. Less than 2 minutes left in the final quarter of play. West is just gonna have to pass the ball real quick. They start with 2 receivers, Chris Jimenez and Deron Braswell. And it's a draw play to Fulcher. All right, Fulcher gets about 7 on the play. The problem with running the ball, though, is time keeps running out. I don't quite see it. I thought he would go right to the passing game. Maybe he wanted to open it up with a run here and then bring in the passing. 1:12 left in the game. I hope West is not giving up. You never know what can happen. Some quick touchdowns. Couple of bombs, right?
Less than a minute left to go. Second down and
Gamaz
2.
drops back to pass. He's under pressure. He's going to have to take it himself. He gets to the outside, and he's out of bounds. Out of bounds. First down for Cherry Hill West. Good job by Gamaz there. He saw no receivers, and he took it himself and made sure to get out of bounds to stop the clock. Only 47 seconds remaining in this game. East is up 19 to 6, and it looks like it's going to be all over. But for pride, Cherry Hill West would like to score one more time.
Ball across midfield at the Cougar 49.
Even if West does not score, they've worked their hardest today. You can't say that they haven't worked hard.
They've worked very hard this whole season,
yes,
and they should be rewarded. A 3-6 record does not show how good they actually are. And Gamaz is sacked there by number 24.
Lost 7 yards on that play.
Mike Weinstein on the tackle, I believe. I'm sorry.
Less than 20 seconds
Green
left in the quarter.
Lions call timeout. It's going to be 2nd and 17. You can see Gamaz just took off his helmet there. He seems troubled by the game. He's been sacked a couple times here at the end of the game. The West team just seems like they're real tired out. They're ready to go home and eat some Thanksgiving dinner. Nonetheless, though, the team deserves a hearty congratulations on a fine season. Especially Coach Smith. He's really done a lot to overcome the obstacles of the injuries, and he's fielded a good team, a 3-6 team, which is strong in a South Jersey football area that really has some great teams around here. Now you have teams like Washington Township, Highland, Cherry Hill East. All these teams always, perennially, they are top South Jersey teams. And Cherry Hill West always seems to play tough against all of them, and that's commendable. All right, we got a shot at the Cherry Hill West cheerleaders, and there goes Christina Bianco. I hope she's all right there. I think they missed, they didn't catch her well. Seems like she's all right, hopefully. All right, she's smiling it off. I guess the cheerleaders are ready to go home for Thanksgiving dinner too, huh? All right, this should be the final play of the game. 15 seconds left. Gamaz drops back the pass. He's going
Fakes
for
the
the bomb.
pass.
Nice throw there. Oh, and it's tipped away by number 85, Jordan Tannenbaum. There's still some time on the clock.
8 seconds left.
3rd down and 17. East has got this game 19-6.
West has both the West team and the East team has played hard, and they've provided us with some great entertainment on this beautiful Thanksgiving sunny day.
As always, it has been an excellent homecoming contest. Just hope everyone has enjoyed the game. And Gamaz drops back the pass. He's going to go deep. He's under pressure. He gets away from a tackler. That's the athletic ability of Joe Gamaz, and he just runs it out of bounds.
Time runs out.
And that is the
Final
ball
score,
game.
East 19, West 6. Thank you for joining us on this fabulous Thanksgiving day. Everybody have a good and safe holiday. I'm Jennifer Ayrton.
And I'm Dave Marica.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll be back right after this for the wrap-up report. All right, we're back again. The teams are converging on the field. They're shaking hands, which I think is a great sign of chivalry, I guess you could say.
But we are from the same town, East and West. We're all in Cherry Hill.
The rivalry's there, but the friendships are also there. Great game by both teams, 19-6.
In the beginning, West came on strong with that first touchdown in the first quarter.
Yeah, they just really blew it open in the first quarter. I thought they were going to blow this game open.
And then East came back with those 2 touchdowns, and they kind of remained stagnant up until the end of the second quarter. Came back after the second quarter, third, and in the fourth quarter, we're still 12-6 with East in the lead. Fourth quarter was where East really put it away and just closed out the game for West completely.
Yes, the Cherry Hill East Cougars go to 7-2 on the season, while West goes to 3-6. Let's give you a little synopsis of the game. The Lions opened up the contest with a touchdown. Who scored that first touchdown, Jen? Do you remember? I'm trying to recall. I believe it was a pass reception by one of the players. I'm not really sure who. I think it might have been Favuzzi. Anyway, Cherry Hill West came out with a 6-0 lead. After the first quarter, they were up 6-0, but then East really blew it open. In the second quarter, Ben Steinberg completed a touchdown pass to Scott Peeler as East tied the score 6-6. East then went into halftime up 12-6 as Peeler and Steinberg again combined to score another touchdown. After the half, East came out, didn't score in the third quarter, but then in the fourth quarter, Peeler and Steinberg combined again. 3 touchdown passes between Steinberg and Peeler today, and that's the final score, 19-6, Cherry Hill East victors.
Well, that's the end of our wrap-up. Thanks for joining us today. Hopefully, this is going to be our last homecoming game. So, Dave, I enjoyed working with you.
I enjoy working with you, Jen.
And hopefully, maybe we'll come back and visit, maybe do some guest commentating in the years when we're in college. So I hope you enjoyed listening to us, and I hope you enjoyed the game. Have a good and safe, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving, and enjoy the turkey.